Okay, tomorrow night, it's the big one. And no, I'm not talking about Reno cooking a cake about 10 feet tall. It's Booneville versus Ozark, the one game that most Bearcats fans look forward to just about every year. Just about every year. I think it's every year, honestly. It's a big rivalry game. The Bearcats, who are currently right now 1-3, are going against Ozark Hillbillies, who are currently 2-2. And Reno's had about a week to think about who he wants to pick in this game and give all his thoughts and probably what might be the best strategy for the Bearcats. So, what do you got?
Well, the best strategy for Bearcats is put on big boys' pants. Let's not let the cheerleaders play football anymore. Let's try to be men.
Okay, now, come on. Last week they didn't do that bad. They lost by 1 point. You can't.
Kicker, he was not wearing big boy pants. I'll give you that. However, Ozark seems to have the better record, doing a little bit better. So my prediction is this: Ozark 64, Booneville 10. I hope I'm wrong, but right now that's my prediction. Booneville will lose this one and lose it bad.
So you're basically saying that that Booneville's going to do worse at losing than they did last year when they lost to Hillbillies 26-0.
Well, I mean, come on now. They're 1-3. Yeah, last week was a close game. Field goal kicker put on ballet shoes, I guess, instead of putting on football shoes.
This is supposed to be his team, by the way.
And they're just playing not worth a shit. Well, my team, as far as I'm stuck living in this town. Since I do live in this town, since it's the only thing to do, I have to, support them. But I'm supporting a losing team right now. I mean,
hey, it could be worse. You could be supporting the 49ers.
No, fuck no. And if that offends Kaepernick, I don't care.
How about his fans and the people who support him?
Shit. If they get upset about it, oh, whoop-dee. See if I care. Do I look like I care? Look at me. Do I look like I care? No, don't care. Don't give a flying fuck. I don't care if any of you decide to be my friends or hate me. Fuck you. I don't care.
Now go over in the corner and sulk. I almost said pout.
Go ride over it. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure you're going to throw a little fit because I won't kiss his ass. Well, fuck you. But anyway, going back to something more serious.
Right.
And that piece of shit.
Right.
Is Booneville has got to pick it up.
Yes.
They got to stop playing like girls. Play like men. And, they just got to pick it up. And right now, I don't see it. I see Ozark coming out there, and it's a 64-10 game, Ozark. Hope I'm wrong, but, Ozark just seems to have the better team.
Well, it's like we talked about before we started recording this video. If they do win tomorrow night, they've really got to up the ante a little bit.
No, not just a little. They're going to have to up the ante hard. They're going to have to start winning every game.
Yeah.
They can't lose anymore.
Because the only way they're probably going to get in the playoffs is if they win after this one, they'll have to win their next 5 games, which is...
And they can't do that if they're out there, not playing with shit. And they've got to, stop all the passing. That's their biggest problem. They can't stop the passes.
Right.
They got to stop the passing. They got to stop the other teams from being able to get to the end zone. And these other teams get in the end zone by passing or by field goals. It's like you got to stop letting them kick the field goals and getting them in. Act like you got a fucking defense. And then they got to pick up it on the run, and they got to stop, just running always in the same plays. They got to pick it up. They got to do something. And they got to have a quarterback that actually can, when he passes, can actually connect with the receiver. Stop trying to throw it to the other fucking team or throw it to the ground. Throw it to the other, your receivers. Let's get something done. But for now, it don't look that way. So,
but definitely what you're saying is that
they win tomorrow. They got to win the rest of them.
But ultimately, as far as the game goes, it's like they need to just stop with the same old plays. They need to get out there, do something a little bit different. But
got to have a defense. It's got to be able, them cornerbacks have got to be able to get out there and block them receivers. They can't allow the receivers to miss. But the quarterback himself has to, when he starts passing, it's got to start connecting more with his receivers. And that game against, Bologna?
Yeah.
He showed he couldn't pass. He was screwing up. He was missing, or he had an interception. He's got to do a better job too. The defense has got to stop block the passing. If they can't do that, then Ozark's going to get them. So, again, that's my prediction for now. Come on, Bearcats, pick it up. But if that ain't going to happen, stick your head between your legs and just accept defeat, because You know, I mean, it's one way or the other. Either be men or be little ladies.
So basically, tomorrow night, what you're saying is
We
like
find out if they're men or they're women.
Well, I was going to say that one, but basically tomorrow night, it's pretty much it's do or die time.
Yep.
If they don't win, the rest of the season's pretty much shot.
Pretty much over. I mean, even if they win, even if they lose tomorrow and win the rest of the games, their shot at the playoffs would be as if the conference sucks and they just need a team in there.
Yeah, because nobody really
Last year they got there on 4-6, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nobody should get the playoffs on that kind of record. So let's hope that they get with it. Till then, we'll see you tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, and of course, subscribe to this channel. And again, we'll be back here tomorrow night, right after the game, recording the video, and we'll let you guys know what happened. And we'll see if Reno's right about 64-10 victory for Ozark, or if maybe he was exaggerating just a wee bit.
We'll find out. We'll see you then.